between a zit and a Catholic priest?
I don't know.
The zit waits until you're 12 before it comes on your face.
That's a low blow. Hi, I'm Chris. That's Crack.
Hey, yo.
It's another episode of 4 minute and 20-second film reviews.
Yes, sir.
What do we watch?
This week we watch Happy Endings Are a Rarity. It's directed by Blair Hoyle and Michael Barden.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Shout out to Blair Hoyle. He had it listed on Vimeo over the weekend for free. So we checked it out during this little screening event.
Yes, sir.
And now we're reviewing it.
Bomb.
So let's start out that timer.
Cheers.
What's it about?
So, the main character is this dude named Landon. They be calling him Lando.
Lando Calrissian.
This dude lives alone. You know what I mean? He hasn't left his crib in 4 years since he graduated high school. This dude gets his groceries delivered to his crib. You know what I mean? Like, his girl's away in college, you know, but she comes all the time to see him. His boys come out to see him, but he'll never leave, you know? They keep hinting around, you know, that something had happened 4 years ago. And they like, you know, they don't really tell you what it is. I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna give you the spoiler. So, you know, if you ain't seen it yet and you're interested and don't want to know, you should press stop right now. But anyways, it goes on where he starts bugging out. He starts like having like weird visions and shit like that. And then this dude starts having he starts hearing shit in his crib, and like he's walking down the hallway and shit, and he sees like these big muddy footprints and shit all through his crib. He calls the cops at one point, and the cops are like, the cop was like some kid he went to high school with, and he's just like clowning him and shit like that. They all think he's crazy. He ends up fighting with his girl, you know. They're talking about this other girl who had died, you know what I mean, some years ago, some time ago. And at one point, he's kind of blaming it on his boy. He's like, I think you killed her. You know what I mean? I think you killed her. So, this dude fucking, at the end, he fights with his girl. She ends up coming back over. He's like trying to squash it. He's like, listen, I'm not crazy. You know what I mean? And he's like, they reveal that, you know, 4 years ago, he was, I guess, driving and killed his parents in a car accident.
That's rough.
Yeah, so he was kind of fucked up from that. And all of a sudden, this sleeping bag, he was talking about lending his boy a sleeping bag like 4 years ago. Hasn't seen it since high school. All of a sudden, it appears at his crib, you know what I mean? Starts moving, and out pops this chick.
Surprise.
The chick who had died. Chases the fucking girlfriend out and is like choking her outside. He ain't been out the crib in 4 years, but he runs and fucking tackles the chick. And then right when he tackles her, he gets this fucking vision. And he remembers at the party, yo, the girl came up in the bathroom, you know what I mean, trying to holler at him. And he's like, nah, I'm with Summer now. And she's like, nah, it's cool. He pushes her. She hits her head in the fucking tub. He puts her up in the sleeping bag. She ends up moving again when he was about to bury her. This motherfucker takes a sign and bangs her fucking skull in, yo. Kills that bitch. Yeah. Yep. And then he comes back to it, and at the end, like, he tells his girl that it happened, and he said, I was doing it to defend you because she was trying to disrespect you, and the fucking girlfriend, like, smiles. It's weird, I think, but yeah.
Girls are weird.
Yep.
What did you like about it?
I liked the music in it. I liked the score. It wasn't overpowering. It wasn't like heavy throughout, but it was where it was supposed to be, and it sounded real good. I liked the camera work. You know what I mean? It was really professional. It wasn't shaky. It was pretty dope in that respect too. The acting was pretty good. The twist at the end, that shit was dope, you know what I mean? And there's like the build up, and you find out at the end that like he had killed his parents by accident and shit, and then when you find out about the girl, it's insane, you know what I mean? That shit was really dope. I like the way they edited his visions and shit like that.
Yeah.
That shit was fresh too, yo. Dope.
What didn't you like about it?
This movie in particular, I like some black and white films, but I felt like, I don't know, this didn't need to be in black and white. when they did the flashback to 4 years earlier and shit, you know what I mean, they showed it in color. I didn't think it was necessarily needed in this shit. There was a lot of build up and not a lot of action at the beginning, which is understandable. It wasn't a ton of gore, but it was a dope storyline. So out of a possible 3.5, I'm giving this right here a 2.7, and I'm saying it's a must see, yo. It's dope. It's an hour long, and I think you'll enjoy it. Legit.
Yeah. So that's Happy Endings Are a Rarity. It's available for pre-order on Blu-ray right now, so I'll make sure I put the link in the description. I think DVDs are coming soon. But yeah, you should definitely check it out. It was fun. It had like a cool 80s throwback kind of feel to it, even though it was definitely like a modern kind of film.
Yeah.
It was a mind fucker, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Very
yeah,
dope.
definitely check out the link below. And we'll see you in a week.
Yep. Peace.
Have a good night.